two separate reasons I stopped you. One, you're 34 miles an hour above the speed limit, and two, you were close enough to hit me head on that I was somewhat uncomfortable with your passing there. So your first citation is for exceeding the speed limit by more than 20 miles an hour, and that is criminal. So it is technically a criminal arrest. And then passing not in safety because you were in my lane while I was in my lane. All I need is a signature from you down at the bottom that just says that you promised to appear and that I don't need to take you to jail right now. Heck, you need to be wearing your seatbelt. See your driver's license, please.
I took my seatbelt off. So
Probably not. No, I don't think you did. Because your passenger didn't have it on either. He just put his on.
I just took it off. So, yeah.
All right. So I stopped you for speeding, and failing to stop at that stop sign. Because you took that stop sign on Centennial and Pinal at like 15 miles an hour on two wheels. So here, I don't know what you do in Colorado, and maybe you guys don't stop at stop signs. I mean, you guys smoke a lot of weed in Colorado, so maybe you do things differently there. But here in Pinal County, we stop at stop signs and we obey the speed limit. So you're 20 miles an hour over, you're more than 20 miles an hour over the speed limit. I saw you at a top speed of 69, but I locked you in at 65. The speed limit on this road's 45. So that is not an okay way to drive. Oh, you're born in 06. That explains everything. All right, what are you doing so far from Colorado?
Actually going to San Diego first to visit my family out there.
San Diego.
San Diego.
You have a friend, Ron Burgundy, there. I don't know if you know him.
Ron Burgundy.
Good friend of mine. You had the stop sign violation because you didn't stop that stop sign before you made the right-hand turn. Then you turned southbound onto Pinal Ave, and I locked you in on radar at 65 miles an hour to post at 45. I'm going to take your word for it, even though I don't believe you on the seatbelt, but I'm going to take your word for it. I did not write you a seatbelt ticket, okay? Now, seatbelts, 60% of the time, they work every time.
They've done studies, 60% of the time, it works every time.
So play the numbers, put them on. The reason I stopped you is your top speed there was 71 miles an hour, and the speed limit on Val Vista is 50, so you're right at the threshold for a criminal amount of speed. It's pretty quick.
I'm shaking. I'm trying to get to a bathroom.
So we went regular speed. We didn't go criminal speed. So there is anywhere close for you to pee. In any direction, anywhere.
And then if I try to pull off and go to the bathroom in the bush, I'll get a ticket for exposure.
That doesn't really work out here. Like, you're from the valley and that happens up there. Down here, we kind of realize that there's a lot of open space here. So, but just so you know, in any direction that you go, there's nothing super close in any direction.
How close can I get to Tennessee?
Going back the way you came. Like, you passed everything. When you left Casa Grande, which you probably had to pee then, that was the closest place. It was probably going to be like your Walgreens or a Starbucks or a Burger King or something like that, down by Pinal and McCartney. And that's it. That's going to be your closest place. So, yep. If not, you go here, you make a left, you got to go down to Casa Grande all the way down there. You make a right, you got to Maricopa, and Maricopa's all the way out there. So, yep. So, but if it's one of those closest, Maricopa's probably your closest.